right, welcome back, everyone. This is going to be a great match. Joe Borlow and John Pay-Pompey. Winner side match here, second round. We're at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This great little brainchild of Larry Walper and Steph Toys. This is triple threat, so we'll be playing 9-foot 9 ball today, 7-foot 8 ball tomorrow, and the top 16 players from those two tournaments will qualify for the 10 ball on Monday, which will be played on the 9-foot. So lots of great pool this weekend. Make sure you guys are clicking that share button lots for us. So we got Johnny Pay-Pompey at the table right now. I'll try to thin this 2 ball, get the cue ball long and safe. He went for the thicker hit and try to go side to side behind the 5-9, but he overhit it. We are following along with the comments on Facebook and YouTube, guys, if you want to chat with us. Sit in with you guys for a few minutes here, and then I'll have to leave you with Steph and Grant. I got a match coming up relatively soon. We got Grant Zemp in the house.
Back in action.
Nice little combo from Joe there, but a little close to his work on the 4 ball here.
You going to the top left as you look at the table?
Yeah, that's a tricky little shot too.
It sure is.
You'd rather play the bottom left from this angle just because it's a bigger pocket. It has room to slop in off the rail.
And 7 gets in the way.
I think you can see this ball.
See the hit?
Some of it.
Yeah, see the hit, not the make.
Sorry, we got a bit of a post in the way there. Who put that post there?
Who put that camera there?
That's better.
Must have been me.
I can't say anything because I didn't come last night to help you set up.
Well, that might have saved me from putting that camera there, because you probably would have said, hey, what about the post?
You never know. It might have went over my head too. It's been known to happen.
It was so busy last night. Came in here, ripped the setup, got it done, and out the door.
Oh, he went full out for that bank shot.
Sure did. Left it good.
First game, maybe he just thought, why not? Why not in the first game? Just give it a swing, right?
Swing for the fences.
Get your arm loosened up a bit. Not that Johnny ever needs to do that.
I don't know. Has he been playing much?
No, he said he hasn't been playing at all.
Grant, do you want a beer? Benny wants a beer. What kind of beer do you want?
When Vino offers to buy you a drink,
You accept.
you accept.
Yes.
Because this is not every day that this happens.
Good to see a lot of familiar faces here. Some that I haven't seen for a while. I actually haven't seen Johnny Triple P for, since COVID shut down.
I haven't seen Johnny for a while too, so it's been great to see him again. Stan and Nick, of course.
Stan and
right?
Nick, yeah.
And Joe Bordelot is actually from Cold Lake, which if you guys aren't familiar with Alberta, that's like a 7-hour drive.
Yeah.
That's a long, cold drive.
It's a little bit of a hike. But you know what? He's come down, supported a couple of different events. I think this is his second event that he's come down for.
Second or third, yeah, because he loves it here. He knows the tables are great.
And they are. Gotta love playing on the diamonds.
He's a good player too, so I expect him to spear this 5 in.
I know he's been putting in a lot of time, a lot of table time, which is good. And then we got some familiar faces that I won't say play very many tournaments. Sean Eckford in the house.
Yeah, Sean's been playing more of these big events lately. It's good to see. Over the last year or so, he's started to step out a little more.
Kuhn Dow, haven't seen him since shutdown.
Sean Eckford, he's one of those guys, he plays every single week.
Yeah.
Every week he's at Chills playing the weekend tournament, so he puts in a lot of time. Johnny with the bank. Looks good from here.
Ooh. Oh. I don't think that 7's going to help him.
Could be
I think he's
just
got
a
it.
sliver.
I think he can correct that.
Tough to tell.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, he had plenty of room.
Look out.
What's happened here?
A draw into the side pocket.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness. That's a little unfortunate to put that good of a stroke on it.
Right.
Holy cow.
Well, and of course, John's going to accept the gift.
Nobody gets back to the table more than John.
Nobody gets back
That's
more than this guy.
crazy.
Even Vino's here saying the same thing.
Nobody gets back more. Unlike watching Master Singles, he gets back. Everybody else gets run out.
John Pompey always gets back. Jam Up Apparel, guys. Go check them out online. jamupapparel.com. Lots of cool stuff on there. Jam Up Junior just released.
Golf shirts coming.
Golf shirts are coming as well, yes.
If they're not already, they may have been released already. Some pretty awesome designs.
You'll see this gentleman, John Pompey, rocking some Jam Up Apparel later on in this tournament. I guarantee it. He's going to bring out that team shirt, I think. If he hasn't lost it. It should be noted he just drove back from BC, said he got in at 7:30.
Yeah, he said he drove all night. Got a spelling mistake I need to correct.
I thought you already had it spelled like that.
We are now good to go. Spell check done.
Spell checking over.
Complete.
So this was not a good break from John, but this is a weird push shot. You were just pushing to the kick, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're better off trying the kick.
If I'm going to... Well, the problem is you might be better letting your opponent kick it just because it's easy to get caught behind that 4 ball. If you did kick it in, you'd have to kick it at speed so you don't get stuck, but I think he's left the edge here, so. Oh no, he's kicking the other way. Actually, this could be genius. He could use that 4 ball.
Just got to watch out that side pocket doesn't get hungry.
Oh yeah, that can definitely happen here. Gotta make sure he hit this full. That's such a smart shot. He knew that when he pushed there too. That was a genius little push shot.
Smart.
And an even better kick safety from Joe there.
Some good table knowledge. Game knowledge. Not so much table knowledge, I guess.
Pushing to a kick safe is one of the smartest plays in the game, really. John says, I'll just go 2 rails, hit it. Almost took him back. I think he's got this ball.
I do too. Do you play into the 2?
It's hard to tell from here if that angle is going into the 2. Might just be sliding by it, so then he'll just play left spin. Oh, he played
Oh,
right
look
spin
at
and went
that.
into it. Yeah.
He's got some game, this Joe.
Last time he was here, we played a few cheap sets the night before the tournament, and he was super impressive. He played great.
That's a bad rub.
Yeah.
Did he get behind that 9-ball, though?
If you got to close one eye to look at it, you guys have heard me
Yeah.
say this before.
Yeah.
It's probably no good. Which his body language says no good.
Lots of pool this weekend, guys. All day today, tomorrow, and Monday. The triple threat, or is that what it's called? Triple threat?
Yeah.
Oh, really nice attempt there. I like what he tried to do.
Yeah, if it misses
Use
the
the
9,
9-ball.
it was
Yeah.
a genius shot.
Hey, Kevin, we're doing well. I just stopped in for a quick little break. Say hi to everybody. This is a work weekend for me. Has been for, gosh, months. Since about the end of June, early July. It's been just non-stop. Lots of hail going on here in Calgary.
John's going to try to roll this one in. No, he's playing safe. That's a smart shot because to roll that ball in was a tall order.
I think he got lucky there, too, and froze up to the 6-ball. I don't know whether Joe can see that 3.
I don't know if our side angle definitely does not show that.
I think he's got a kick behind.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Tough cueing action.
Yeah, this is a long reach. He's getting the extension or he's getting a rest or something.
Extension it is.
Extension.
Handy little gadget, that thing.
2 rails into this ball and maybe get some separation. Not really.
Does it freeze to the 7?
No, he's got lots of room here to pot this in the corner. Try to take a 2-0 lead. Just got to draw back, get shape on the 4. 4 to the 5 is not a walk in the park either. I mean, this layout is kind of...
this is, there's some work to do here.
definitely not an ideal layout. Is he playing the combination to
I
start?
think
You
he
looked at
is.
Combo. Yeah, his angle on the 3 must have been like drawing behind the 6-5 kind of thing, rather than out to middle table.
Forward with some left-hand spin. Hopefully cut across.
That's a
really well
good
done.
shot, yeah.
Nice control. Still no walk in the park, though.
I think you'd rather be shooting this ball in the corner. I thought that would roll quite a bit further.
Me too. I'd almost want to cross-bank that if it doesn't pocket well into the side.
That's such a hard shot in the side pocket.
Yeah. The cross-bank lended itself to get to the 5 a little bit easier. Tougher shot.
I didn't mind what he did there. I mean, if you're sure of yourself potting that ball, the 5's right there. It wasn't too risky of a shot, but it was still... That's a tough angle.
It is.
On any side pocket, but especially these.
Well, and depending on kind of what that angle was, obviously he could see more than I thought. But I didn't mind the crossbank there either.
See what Joe does. He looks like he's overhit this. Or he's landed
Or he's
absolutely
perfect. Perfect will do. That'll work.
Yeah, at first glance, I thought that was coming off a lot heavier. But
Yeah.
still no walk in the park. Like even once you get perfect on the 8, unless you're dead straight in, it's...
Well, and I'm wondering if the tables are playing a little bit slower because of the air conditioning. Because it's definitely cool in here compared to what it is outside. So I'm wondering if the tables have slowed up.
Definitely can be a factor. You can see Stan and Nick playing in the background there too. Those guys just
Isn't that
started.
always the way it is, hey? You travel to a tournament, you always end up playing each other.
At least it wasn't first round there, or second round.
Always early in the tournament.
Oh, yeah, shanked it. I think he was trying to like develop the 9 there. Looked like he was going into the 9.
Would have been a nice shot.
Yeah, maybe with the intention of sort of nudging it over the side.
So are you going to play safe here? Use that 8 ball? Or is that a little tight to get over? On the screen, it looks not terrible to get over there, but when I look live, I'm going, wow.
I might actually go the other way. So hit the right side of the 6, send the 6 over by the 9. Oh, no, he's just containing it.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Good weight.
But, like, hit the other side, send the 6 between the 8, 9, and then send the cue ball. Like, you can get the cue ball super long. You might be able to freeze it on the top rail or something. That was my thought there, but it's hard to see from a side angle.
Oh, wow.
I can see he didn't hit that ball, though.
Nope.
I could see that. This is the second time John's had ball in hand with 2 or 3 balls left.
Yeah, you got to favor him to get out here.
So do you leave it straight in, or do you just leave wide angle and go 3 rails?
I like what he's doing here.
Yeah,
don't try to do too much.
And if you have a little angle on the 9 with a long shot, it's okay, right?
Yeah, I don't mind a little bit.
When you're a good potter like John, it's definitely, you take the long shot here.
Yeah. I don't know if I wanted to be the angle on that side.
This isn't
The
bad.
blind back.
This isn't bad.
It's
for
not
him.
terrible, for
Yeah,
sure.
He's got, oh, wow. He showed a little rust on that stroke, I think.
Sure did. Well, that just returns the gift that Joe gave John in the first game.
Right. Joe tried to give him 2 gifts.
Sure did.
He's still got to bear down and pot this, though.
This is to beat Larry, I think.
Good shot from Joe. Ties her up.
Indeed. And of course, we've got Bobby using the table that we have our camera set on for drinks, causing a little bit of shakes. And of course, Nick's Q Innovation, guys. He is out of Calgary, Alberta. If you are looking for any Q maintenance, make sure to hit him up on Facebook, or if you're in Calgary, give him a call.
Yeah, he's the man.
He sure is.
The man. I know a lot of BC guys actually ship their cues to him for repair.
Yeah, wow, the guy's a genius at what he does.
So if you like give him a call, you can ship your shaft or your cue to him. He'll do repairs, add-ons, whatever you like, and then he'll ship it back.
Yeah.
Super cheap too.
And quality workmanship. Nothing but quality.
The guy puts a lot of care into what he does for sure. Even though he's slamming busy, I don't know how he has time.
I know, right? Lou, what's going on? Tuning in from New Jersey.
Yeah, what's up, Lou?
Yeah, and I think after this event, the next one's 2 weeks out again.
Yeah, 2 weeks from today or tomorrow, because that's a Sunday one-day event.
I'm looking forward to that one.
2 weeks from tomorrow, 10 ball in the bar box, $1,000 added, and there's only 11 players paid right now.
Yeah, Calgary, what's going on?
What is going
$1,000 added, and
$1,000.
it's not full.
Well, Aaron says I'm his idol. I beat him once. I think we've played once. But he's tuning in because he wants to try to snipe Aussie. Hoping he'll get Aussie on the stream and he can see what he's up against. That's who Aussie's leaving next week to go.
I see.
With Warren.
Getting the old sneak peek.
Yeah, he's hoping to.
Oh, Derek says 12 paid. 12 paid, I think it's capped at 32.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not full.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Get your entries paid.
Yeah, because it will fill quick.
I've seen it happen so many times when there's like 12 guys, and then the day before the tournament, you can't get a spot.
Yeah.
It
So-
fills quick.
10 ball on the box, can't go wrong with that game. That's really anybody's game.
Yeah, and even if you don't know how to play 10 ball, that's not an issue. Like, it's so much similar to 9 ball, and
Yeah.
when you're playing on the box, very basic game.
I'm looking forward to it. I think mine was the first entry paid.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, I got a little bit lucky.
Behind mine.
I got lucky because I knew ahead of time.
John Graves in the house again. Wambra.
Wambra, been a minute. Good to see you again.
I think I'm going to leave you guys with Grant here because I'm going to be up fairly soon. So imagine Stephanie will jump in at some point too. We'll see how Joe handles these last few balls or does not handle them.
Although he left it, there's some distance between that cue ball, 5 ball.
Yeah, and Johnny's been known to jump a little on these shots. So, I mean, if he stays down, I favor him to make it. If he jumps a little, he's toast.
Let's see what happens. It's natural two rail to come around for the 7 ball.
He stayed down perfectly still.
And made it.
He didn't flinch at all.
Look out, 9 ball.
He's good. He's going into it.
Can anyone enter those tournaments? Yes, absolutely. Open to anybody.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Jack, make sure you're part of Calgary Pool Scene, the Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you'll get all the notifications when there's tournaments coming up, and that's where you'll find like places to send an e-transfer to and sign up and stuff like that.
Yep. And if we are streaming any of those events, I try to do my best to make sure we post those on Q Sports Live as well. So for those of you that have just followed the page, you won't get those notifications. You got to go on and make sure you've liked the page. And then you get all those notifications, things going on, things coming up. But I almost can guarantee you that one's going to fill up.
Oh, for sure, $1,000 added to it. Who wouldn't play?
So if you're looking to get in, now's the time to do so.
Good break from John there. Controlled the cue ball on the 1 ball, but didn't make a ball. Chance for Joe to tie this up if he can work his way out of this.
It's a decent layout. 2 to 3 might be a challenge. Well, you got to go back and forth a couple of different
3
times.
to 4, 4 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 and 6 are there.
And the
but,
problem is the 4 to the 5, the 9 is in the way, and the 7's blocking some of the angle the other way. So it's, to
Look
me,
at that
that's
draw.
the key shot here is going to be the 4 to the 5. Well, now it's obviously the 3 because he power drew that.
Sure did. Almost looked to see whether he was playing with a Jacoby shaft. He's a couple of times.
Yeah, he drew that one in the
Overdrew.
side pocket too
Mhm.
earlier in the first game. He's got a great stroke. He hits the ball really pure.
Oh, yeah, really well done.
This is not a bad angle
No,
at
that's
all.
perfect.
As
That
long
worked
as-
out really well.
As long as the angle isn't scratching in the side, this is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Kelly says Stan is having some bad luck back there. I was actually talking to Stan just before I jumped back on the mic. He hasn't played since the shutdown. So
That's
this
what
is
they
kind
all
of
say, though.
Yeah.
Brady always said that too. Oh,
Yeah.
I never play, and somebody's like, he's at the pool hall every day.
But there is a big difference, which is what I noticed when you and I played in the Scotch doubles. Big difference between going and hitting balls at a pool table compared to actually being and playing in an event.
Match play.
Match
yeah.
play.
I preach that all the time. You know, the match play is so much different.
It is. And I'm still haunted by that shot, by the way.
Which one?
The last
I'm
one.
just kidding.
That last shot,
that wasn't such a
jumped
bad
up to.
shot.
Oh, I jumped up to the moon.
You missed easier shots than that during the tournament.
I
though,
did.
You know?
Yeah, I did. But that one haunts me.
But we won those matches. That's why
We
you
did.
don't remember. you
That's
know?
right. Yeah.
The one against Cliff and Mike when you
Oh.
said, just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, just kidding.
The 8 ball.
Straight in on the ball.
Straight in on the 8 ball.
No, just
Yeah.
kidding.
I'm just here for fun. Yeah,
And
that
we,
was.
we did
that
have
was,
fun, though.
We did.
Yeah.
That was not my best showing, but it was still good.
Looks like this is going to be 2-2, and I'm going to leave you with Grant.
I will do my best to handle things in your absence, my good man. And good luck to you, sir. Not that you need it. Not that that guy needs it. Benny plays pretty sporty. So in the meantime and in between time, I will do my best to keep you entertained as best as what I can. Knock a little bit of my my commentating COVID rust off. trying to get the YouTube back up. Ben took his phone, so I will see if I can get YouTube back up with the comments. There we are. And we're good to go again. And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, help us out. Hit that share button. We are live all weekend long from Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta for the Triple Threat. It is 9 ball on the 9 foots today. Tomorrow, I believe, is 8 ball on the 7 foots, finishing off with 10 ball on the 9 foots on Sunday. If you do make it to Sunday, top 16 are going to get paid. So the name of the game is Make It to Sunday. What's going on, Scott? Tuning in from Colorado. Where is everybody else tuning in from this fine Saturday? She's a beautiful day out in Calgary. It'll be 30 degrees here today. And all I can say to that is thank heavens for air conditioning. Nice attempt from Joe there. Would have been a little bit tough on the 2 ball. That leaves John. Nice little angle. Perhaps a 3 rail around for the 2 ball. 2 to the 3, fairly simple to do. 3 to the 4 is easy. The trouble is definitely going to be the 5-6 ball. Might have underhit this. Although it does give you the opportunity potentially to pocket the 2 in the bottom left as you look at the table. Right hand spin on the cue ball off the end rail and break apart that 5-6. Wesley tuning in from Charlotte, North Carolina. St. Edwards with Jeff. Colorado for Dave. Michigan, Kevin. Indiana for Brandon. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't done so already, make sure you've gone onto our Facebook page, hit that like button, or on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. You'll see tons and tons of pool in the archives. Lots and lots of pool to go back and look at there. And we've got people bumping the camera, so I apologize for the little bit of a shake. Derek, Calgary, Alberta. I heard I saw on your Facebook post, Derek, you're back to work. That is a good thing. Yeah, really good safety. Joe trying to go 2 rails. Once underneath. Tough to control those angles from there. Central Pennsylvania in the house. Welcome to Q Sports Live, everybody. How about new viewers? If you are new to Q Sports Live, let me know. I will give you a shout out on the live stream. So John trying to figure out what to do with that 5 and 6. If you pot the 2 like he's lining up here, oh, is he going to try to go into it right now off the 2? I like it. Just got to make sure you clear through that path of the 5, 6, 7 to give yourself the shot on 3. Half accomplished. Move the 7 ball. And I believe he does have the right angle to come back across the table for the 4 ball into that top right-hand corner as you're looking at the table. But again, that issue is that 5, 6. Yeah, I bet, Derek. Excited to get back to work. I was too when I first started, and now I'm I'm ready for a break. Oh, nice draw shot. Unfortunately, the 6 ball becomes an absolute beach ball for John there. Just got the wrong rub on that. So looking at the options, the kick into the bottom right-hand corner as you look at the table is a much, much bigger pocket. Especially with that 8 ball sitting there. Let's see how he ends up. Well, I think I'm going to favor Joe to get out here. 3 to the top middle pocket. Sorry, 5 to the middle pocket. Although that 6 and 7 may be a little tough, a little bit hard to tell on the screen whether that 6-7 combo actually goes, or whether the 6 will sneak behind that 7 ball. But this is the key shot right here. Oh, nice shot, nice control of both. Patrick Neal tuning in. How are you, buddy? Good to see you again. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Derek. I'm pretty excited about that one too. I've got a lot of work to try to get done here over the long weekend, so I'm only here until the end of this match, maybe even before this match ends. But want to try to get as much done as I can this weekend. That frees me up to put in a little bit of table time between now and the tournament. And at some point, hopefully, we will bring back those viewer advantages. This would have been a good one, I guess, to try that out. It's a little bit of a double-edged sword. Nice shot from Joe there to close that game out. Looking good. We'll give a shout out to the one and only JB Cases. They are the official case sponsor of Q Sports Live. If you haven't been on their website, jbcases.com, phenomenal quality. You can custom design the fabric, the zippers, the tassels, anything that you can possibly think of. And they do come with a lifetime warranty on the case, unheard of in the pool industry. Nice break from John. Sitting good on the 2 ball. He's got to get to the 4, so you might see him try and draw off the side rail, back out middle table. No, tries to go short side 4 into the middle, top middle pocket. Although you've got to get the first part of that equation put together in making your shot. Oh, that'd be awesome, Derek. You can instantly put my name down for that one. Indeed, Kevin. I'll put out a post maybe on Q Sports Live and see what kind of interest there is in viewer advantages. Because we have to do those things on the legal side of the coin, which is why we do the viewer advantage and not raffle. They can get a little bit tricky. We've got to make sure that at least we cover the cost of what we're giving away. But I'll put out a post on Q Sports Live and see what the interest level's like. Yeah, I think all the rules that you would normally see in events. I think with COVID going on and potential of wearing masks and what have you, they've relaxed some of those normal rules that you would normally see enforced, like headphones. And hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. If you are just tuning in, help us out. Hit that share button. I'll do my best to keep you all entertained as best as what I can. But Joe's looking really good here. Really good for the run out. Forward off the end rail. 7 into the top middle pocket. A little bit off angle, but not terrible. Joe looking to extend his lead over John by 2 here. Can I see Stan score? I can't. Somebody's at 3, but that's about the extent of my knowledge. I can tell you, both of those are phenomenal products. Both the Jacoby Black. If you are looking for one of those, we do get a little bit of a discount on those. Just send a message to the Q Sports Live page, and I'll get back to you. Let you know how you can get your hands on one. And then JB cases, like I said, just go onto their website, and you can custom design that in about a million different ways. Joe looking to close out. Indeed. Really well done. Extends the lead. 4-2 Joe over John. And if you do own a business and you're looking to do some advertising, we are fairly effective at that. Send a message to the Q Sports Live page. We'll let you know how you can get your name in lights. Brad Haydu, first-time viewer. I think I've seen your name, I don't know, 1,000 or 2 times. And it'll be interesting to see what happens here with the number of events that we get to cover off in a year. We were typically live every weekend all over Canada and the States back pre-COVID. And now with having to self-quarantine every time you cross the border, I don't know how much we'll be crossing the border. That being said, whatever is across Canada, we will make the trek. So if you do have an event coming up that you'd like us to cover, send a message to us, and I'll get back to you. A link to the draw, yes, is on challenge.com. Not sure what that's named under. Once Stephanie comes back from eating, I will perhaps ask her to post the link to it. And Joe looking good again here. 4-5 is au naturel. 5-6 might be a little bit of a challenge. Left himself a nice angle. If the 6 goes by the 8 ball. If not, a little less angle would have worked a little better. Could have floated forward for the 6 into that top middle pocket. Still might be able to get there. Goes underneath. It's a little close to the work. Indeed, Patrick, and you are correct. We got tons of things going on with Jam Up Apparel. We just released Jam Up Junior. Oh, nice shot from Joe. Got a little unfortunate with that kiss off that 9 ball to send the cue ball down to the bottom rail, because he is shooting that right off the beach. That thing is married to that rail, but lots going on with Jam Up golf shirts. Stay tuned, because we have some big things coming with Jam Up Apparel. Well, hello, Martin Taylor. Good to see you again. Is Steven and Ben playing in this? Steven was supposed to. He was on the list, and for whatever reason, he is not here, so he's not playing, but Ben certainly is. And you'll hear Steph jump on the mic. She'll be with you most of the weekend. As I mentioned, I've got a lot of work I've got to try to get done this weekend to free me up. Allow me some practice time for the 10-ball event coming September 20th. That'll be held here again at the Leather Pocket. $1,000 added, 32 capped entry, $120 entry fee. Is that Stan playing on the second table? It sure is. Stan Taranjo playing Nick Kruger. Both of them came over from BC. And of course, anytime you travel with anybody, you're guaranteed to play them fairly early on in the tournament. I don't know how that works, but it certainly seems to work that way. And I totally missed who won that last game. If Ben is playing, just look for the guy carrying the step stool. Indeed. Well, hello, Barb. Thank you for tuning in. John won the last game. Well, Claus 1 back closer. Thanks, guys. So a little bit of work to do on this table. Looks like a little bit of cat and mouse going to happen with this one ball. Once the one ball gets dropped, it's actually not a terrible table. And for anybody looking for, I just got a message to the page here from Bart. Anybody looking or wanting to get updates on Thumper Q's, the last I did hear from Richard, he was unfortunately headed into the hospital, not COVID related, certainly heart related. So as soon as he gets out and has dealt with what is ailing him, he will get those sent off. We wish him well. I know it's certainly been a minute and been a while for those of you that are waiting on those Thumper Qs, but I can guarantee you one thing: they'll certainly be worth the wait. It's just unfortunately he is in the hospital. Aw, thanks, Barb. I certainly try to do my best. Although I will say, being shut down for as long as what we were throughout COVID, it takes a little bit to get back into the swing of things. Kind of lose your groove, the same as playing pool. I'll see if I can get maybe Steph or somebody to give me an update on Nick and Stan. Although I don't really want to send her off into the playing field. So John now at the table. And that is, of course, PJ jumping in. Martin says not played much since March. No, I can honestly say I really haven't played a whole bunch, not comparatively to the levels of what we were playing pre-COVID. Oh, hey, no troubles at all, Kevin. It's it seems to be the way that it works when you travel with a buddy or teammates to go down and play, especially in singles events. Almost inevitably, you end up playing them early in the tournament. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. Gets a little bit tough to kind of keep my eyes on everything. That's the other part of it that you know, took a little bit of a hit from me was just keeping my eyes where they're supposed to be. I got to watch the screen and comments and so on and so forth. And with the COVID rust on commentating, it's a little bit of a challenge, but I'll work through it. Not sure. Oh, it's bathroom break. I will certainly do that as well, Patrick. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I know he had some heart issues before. Suffered a minor heart attack or a minor stroke. It was. When was that? I think it was just before the Ashton Twins Classic. So I'm really hoping it's not something as serious as what that one was. That one affected his speech and the whole works. So our thoughts are with him. Sorry for the delay in the action here, guys. So speaking of thumper cues, this is them right here. We do get a little bit of a discount on those as well. So if you are looking to get your hands on one, again, same thing, hit us up on Facebook. We'll get back to you. We'll let you know how you can get your hands on it and what the deal is. But phenomenal breaking cues. For those of you that do have them already, feel free to confirm what I'm saying, that they are probably one of the best, if not the best, breaking cue on the market. It is true, Martin. The call of nature waits for nobody. We are back in action. So we're 5-6. So probably potting the 5, bottom right-hand corner as you look at the table, all the way back to the left and back down again. I don't know that you'll be able to hold. I didn't think he would be able to hold it. So John almost with exactly the same shot, a little bit of a better angle. Probably go 2 rails around the 9 ball, back out for the 6 into the middle. The middle bag, as they say in snooker. No, 2 rails around for the top right as you look at the table. Should be fairly routine for John here to square up the match 4-4. Focus should be good. I'm looking on both Facebook and YouTube. There are times when the camera kind of catches somebody walking by and it autofocuses on them, but generally speaking, it'll correct itself out pretty quick. Nice little force follow from John there, sets himself perfect on the 9 ball, and we should be tie ball game. Indeed. 4 apiece in a race to 6. 1 more each will be tied again and on the hill. And I do believe we'll give a shout out to Mike Burton. Mike Burton home team. They are your Remax Realty professionals. They are based in Calgary. So if you are in the Calgary or surrounding area or even looking to move to Calgary, If you're looking to either buy or in need of a mortgage, make sure you hit them up, guys. They are the best in the business, without a doubt. Super, super nice guys. And we try to keep it tight here in the pool community. They, of course, are pool players themselves. So Joe at the table, ready for the break. Looking pretty dry. Tighter table to deal with. 1 ball, top left-hand corner. Back down about half table. 2 to the bottom right, 3 to the bottom right. 4 is good. 5, 9. 4 to the 5, I should say. I think John maybe took that one for granted. Left a little bit of distance between that cue ball, 1 ball. Nick Kruger on the hill against Stan. Thank you, Derek. Nice shot from Joe on the safe play, although John might be able to see that ball. Yeah, Kevin, phenomenal breaking cue. I'd like to say that it breaks like the BK Rush, but the bonus is with the thumper, it is a jump break cue. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, and the jump is ridiculously easy. So the triple threat today is 9 ball on the 9-foot tables. Tomorrow will be 8 ball on the 7-foot tables, and then finishing off with 10 ball back on the 9-foots. And I believe they've assigned points depending on where you finish in each event. And after the 2 days, if you're in the top 16, that's where you come back on Monday. And if you finish in the top 16, you're guaranteed money. Looks like Steph's about ready to jump back on with me after she pops some medication. And now that Steph's on, she knows more about the actual format of the tournament than I do. I believe it was herself and Larry that came up with the whole format, so I'll wait until she gets her mic on, and then she can elaborate a little bit more than I can. Welcome back, Steph.
4-4. Looks like we got a match here.
Yes, they've both been playing well.
Nice.
So Patrick was asking about the format of the triple threat. So I know today is 9 ball on the 9-foots, tomorrow's 8 ball on the 7-foots, then finishing off Monday
Yeah.
with 10 ball on the 9-foots. But how do you make it to Sunday?
Everybody is guaranteed to play Saturday and Sunday. They're guaranteed to play the 9-ball event and the 8-ball on the 7-foot event. Depending on where you finish in the bracket, the player will accumulate points. Top 16 of all 32 players will go into Monday. And everybody who moves into Monday, I'm calling it the big board, the final day, cashes.
Very nice. And that was a great shot by Joe there to come around those 2 rails to get perfect onto the 9-ball. Regaining his lead. He is on the hill. How can someone join such tournaments? Very, very simple. Send in your money.
Yeah, so we're here in Calgary, Alberta. So if you're going to be in the area or live in the area, surrounding areas, just follow Calgary Pool Scene. All of our tournaments are posted there with the posters and all the details, how to get in.
Where to send your money,
Yeah,
the
typically
dates.
just e-transfer either the leather pocket directly or whoever's running the tournament. Email addresses are are there. So to secure your spot, just send the money.
Same as on the 20th. So the 20th is the next event after this one, September 20th, which is 10 ball on the 7 foots.
That's gonna be a great one.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I am registered to play. I was probably, I can't say I was the first because I think Derek was number 1, but I had my money in fairly short order. But all of the tournaments that we hold here at the Leather Pocket, with exception to like league play and the year-end playoffs, all of the tournaments are open to anybody. So if you're in Calgary surrounding area, whether that's in BC, Saskatchewan, Winnipeg, come on down.
We actually have some travelers in the room for this event. Joe Borderlow that we're watching right now is from Cold Lake, Alberta, which is about a 3-hour drive.
7 hour?
Oh, 7-hour drive? What was I thinking?
I don't know. Edmonton's 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's north of it.
I knew that. Nick and Stan and Tim Lazard came from Vancouver, Penticton area. Vancouver, then Penticton, not Vancouver, Penticton.
Right.
For those of you who don't know.
Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah. Darla's here from Edmonton, so that's great to see.
Yeah. Do you have to have a Fargo rating? No. If you don't have a Fargo rating, one of two things will happen. They'll either apply a starter rating to you or based on known ability. Audio is screwed up. Is it still that way?
Uh-oh.
Do. Choppy audio. Check. Okay, hopefully that has now corrected itself out.
Martin is asking for the details on how to run the tournament. I will let you know how this goes, Martin. This is the first time we've done this event. We came up with a point format that we think will work. So as long as this weekend has good feedback and it works the way we had planned in our brains, I would be happy to share that with you. It's just, we wanted people to come out this weekend being a long weekend. We wanted to show some support to our venue, which all small businesses have been kind of really struggling this year. So we wanted to kind of fill the room with as many players as we possibly could. That number for us was around 32, so that's why we capped it at 32. Still leaves a little bit of wiggle room for spectators and regular walk-in traffic. But we wanted to give players a value, good bang for their buck too. So $125 was the entry fee, which works for us here. That guarantees you 2 days of pool and possibly 3 if you make it to the top 16. And it makes players want to play well for the first 2 events. Make sure they get to the final day.
Final day is money day.
That's right. So this is just an idea that we kind of had and came up with this format, which kind of was a mix of, we have some local, fairly local tournaments within Red Deer, the triathlon, which is men's and ladies singles, and then eventually gets into Scotch doubles. And then we have another event where it's another triathlon where it's 8, 9, 10 ball. So we just kind of took the Alberta Cup mentality where you play for a certain amount of points and then that advances you into like a final bracket or a playoff type deal. So giving it a shot for the first time, and it seems to be going good so far, but I mean, it's just the first day. By the end of the weekend, we'll be able to work out any kinks or any adjustments that we need to make for the next one. But I think overall, guaranteed two disciplines, 2 brackets, possibly 3, and making it into money on the final day is
Good value.
it was good, yeah.
Well, and hopefully at some point once we get back to quote unquote normal, hopefully the Q Sports Live Invitational is something that we can do again. Really, really enjoyed doing it. Look forward to doing it again. But that was another big one that we put on here at the Leather Pocket, and I really, really, really want to do another one. How do you decide a tiebreaker? It's very possible.
So tiebreakers, I think, if that happens, which is possible, but I think rare, we will go to either the amount of wins or both those players will make it into the final bracket before we move to. So if both players have a total accumulated points of 300 for over the 2 events, those 2 players would make it into the final day, and the person with 290 possibly wouldn't make it into the final day. Your points have no bearing in the final day. It's just getting to the final day.
Correct. And John looking good. Looking to go hill.
And if for whatever reason we were at 15 guaranteed players in and we only had 1 more spot and 2 players had 280 or 300, we would maybe go to number of wins between the 2 days.
Is that chalk on the table? No. What you're seeing kind of underneath that rail is a coin. So you're getting the actual coin and then the refraction of the light. So it looks a lot bigger than what it is, but it's just a coin.
Martin, chances are, if this all goes well, and I'm good to share the info with you, send me a friend request on Facebook, because I probably will lose this email address by the time this weekend is over.
She has a good memory. It's just awfully short.
Really short.
We are hill. Hill action coming at you.
We love Hill.
Except when it's 2 a.m.
That's true.
And we'll give a shout out again to Jam Up Apparel. If you haven't been onto that website as of late, jamupapparel.com. Make sure you go take a look. Lots of new things with Jam Up. We just released Jam Up Junior. We got golf shirts going on. If you're in need of face masks, we have those too. Tons and tons and tons of stuff. And actually, the face masks have been dropped massively in price. 33% if my math is somewhat correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everybody could use face masks right now. Martin, my last name is Toy, T-O-Y. S-T-E-P-H-A-N-I-E. If you're friends with any of the CSL guys or any of these Calgary boys, they probably have me on their friends list too, so you can find me that way.
Joe looking good. Makes a ball on the break. 1 sits and dresses up nicely. 1 to the 2 easy. 2 to 3 is there. 4 to 5. It's a little bit of back and forth up and down the table, but everything is there. Joe's fate is in his own hands. Which is sometimes the make or break on a hill.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, nice draw.
I don't
He's
think
been drawing the ball really, really well.
He didn't have a whole lot of angle to work with there. And getting shape like that off a straight shot is really tough.
Well, he's looking pretty straight here, too. He may have to do the pop and stop. It looks like he is putting tops
got
on
a
it, so
little
he's
bit
got
of
a little
angle.
bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
look out, 4-ball.
hit it with just enough weight just to push that 4-ball out. Oh, we're watching Nick and Stan just on the above table there too.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Always going to an out-of-town tournament and then matching up with your buddy or your roadie, your good friend. Stands at the table now, it looks like. And Joe plays a nice defensive shot there. Does he get there? Not really. It's a long shot, but Johnny's just got a little bit of a steep cut on this 3-ball. It is potable.
Well, the question is the angle going to take him into the backside of the 8-ball? Does he have enough to just cut that 3 in straight? Doesn't want to run into that 8, and if he does, he's got to put a little more power on it so your accuracy drops a bit.
Maybe 2 rails. Oh, he overcut it.
Overcut. Does the 5 help out?
No.
No. I think I got to favor Joe from here. 3 to the 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. 6 to the 8 and 9. 6 to the 8 might be your game-winning shot. And you can certainly tell that Joe has put in a lot of time on his game. He's put a lot of effort into.
He's come down for the last few tournaments. It's always good to see him. He's a super nice guy. Plays great. Uh-oh. Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's put a lot of work. And he's got good angle here. 5-ball into the middle. 2 rails around, 6-ball into the bottom left as you look at the table. And like I said, it's going to be that 6 to the 8 that'll be your game winner. If the 8 goes by the 9, it makes it a little bit easier because it gives you both options for the corners.
He's got good angle on the 6. It looks like that 8-ball does go past the 9.
He's got one of those funny angles, though, right? To try to go forward off of this might be a little bit troublesome, but then to draw, you're bringing in that side pocket. Although he's been hitting these really, really
I
well.
like the draw shot here.
I think he's going forward.
Oh,
Forward
you're right.
too, yeah.
That was a
Really
nice
well
shot.
done. Great shot. Sitting pretty, as they say.
Doesn't get much nicer than that. That was a great shot.
Yeah, really well done. Sets himself up beautifully to take the match. Pumps in that 8-ball. That shows you some confidence. And I love how he's not rushing in to pot this 9-ball. Stan is right there. Take his time. Stan looking like he's snookered himself a little bit on the shot making.
Do you know who we're going to have next?
And there is your winner, guys. Joe taking it home, 6-5 over John Triple P. Very, very well done. Nice match, fellas. And we are going to do a quick shutdown, restart, get locked and loaded for the next set of matches. Do we know who that is?
I just asked Larry, and he says it's going to be our very own Ben Francis.
Oh, there we
And
go.
Chris Demers.
There we go.
Heading it on the table.
Don't go far, guys. I am going to take off. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Stephanie Toy. I've got lots of work to do. Don't go far. Make sure you tune in, help out, smash that share button all day long. We appreciate it. I'll be tuning in a little bit later on this evening. And we appreciate you tuning in on behalf of myself, Steph Toy, Ben Francis, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team. Thanks very much, and we'll be back here in short order.